Now we go to the visual diagnosis, body shape according to prenatal and postnatal influences. Number 3, the classification of body shape according to the prenatal and postnatal influences. The body shapes according to the prenatal and postnatal influences are as follows. Letter A, body shape with strong prenatal constitution. Letter B, body shape with weak prenatal constitution. Letter C, body shape with strong postnatal chi. And letter D, body shape with weak postnatal chi. First, we go to the body shape with strong prenatal constitution. People with a strong prenatal constitution have a full and broad forehead and glabella, the frontal bone between the eyebrows. Their nose is long and wide. The area from the cheek to the front of the ear is wide with well-developed muscles. The lower jaw is high, thick, and protruding. The ear is long, wide, and regular shaped with long ear lobes. The eyes, nose, ears, and mouth are well spaced and in the right proportion to each other. The philtrum, the vertical depression between the nose and mouth, is long. The complexion is normal in color and lustrous. Breathing is even and smooth. The bones, muscles, and skin are strong. The whole body is full of life. The clinical significance, the above features indicates a good prenatal constitution. When this person is ill, the disease is easy to treat. People with a strong prenatal constitution generally have a long life and they are able to survive even serious illness. A strong prenatal constitution often explains why one can survive a serious disease such as cancer, whereas another person does not. A person with a strong constitution may also get away with living in an healthy way and still live a long life. Of course, it is also possible to ruin a good prenatal constitution through unhealthy living. A good prenatal constitution is very often the crucial determining factor in prognosis. To summarize, the main features indicating a good prenatal constitution are as follows. Broad forehead and glabella, long and wide nose, full cheeks, strong lower jaw, long ears with long earlobes, well-proportioned eyes, nose, ears, and mouth, long philtrum, normal complexion with luster, even and smooth breathing, firm muscles, and skin. So we have here a good prenatal constitution, the picture. The quotations from the classics, chapter 37 of the spiritual axis says, a life as long as 100 years can be expected if the forehead and glabella are full and broad. The cheek and the area from the cheek to the front of the ear have well-developed muscles and protrude from the face, connecting a strong lower jaw and long ear lobes together. The eyes, nose, ears, and mouth are well spaced and well proportioned. The face color is normal. These people have abundant chi and blood. Their skin and muscles are strong. They respond well to acupuncture treatment. Chapter 54 of the spiritual axis says, a person will have a long life if the 5 yin organs are strong, blood circulates normally without obstruction, the skin is firm, the circulation of nutritive and defensive chi is normal, breathing is regular, chi circulates smoothly, and the 6 yang organs transforms and transport the food essence and the body fluids smoothly to all parts of the body, maintaining its normal physiological functions. People with long life, expectancy have long and deep nostrils. The muscles of the cheek and the area from the cheek to the front of the ear are thick and high and well formed. The circulation of nutritive and defensive chi is smooth. The upper, middle, and lower parts of the face are in the right proportion with well-developed and distinct muscles and prominent bones. People of this type can live out their normal life expectancy or even up to the age of 100. Chapter 6 of the spiritual axis says people with a strong body build and relaxed skin in whom qi flows smoothly will live a long life, while those with a strong body build but tense skin in whom qi stagnates will die young. Strong build, a big pulse, and a firm exterior and interior are signs of longevity. Strong build but the weak, empty pulse, a deficient interior, and a strong exterior with empty qi indicates a short life. A strong build but hollow, small zygomatic bones indicates weak bones and a short life expectancy. A strong build with well-developed muscles indicates long life. A strong build but with weak and underdeveloped muscles indicates a short life. These are all signs of prenatal constitution which give an indication of life expectancy. As medical practitioners, we must understand the connection between body build and body shape so that we may have an idea of the patient's life expectancy. The chapter keys to the 14 diagnostic methods in the Golden Mirror of Medicine says, if the forehead is high, the glabella is full, the nose is high and straight, the cheeks are full, and the skeleton is well built, the person will have a long life expectancy. Next, the body shape with weak prenatal constitution. The physical features of people with a weak prenatal constitution are as follows. The eyes, nose, ears, and mouth are close together. The forehead is narrow, and the space between the eyebrows small. The nose is narrow, and the nostrils turned up and exposed. The philtrum is short. The cheek and the area between the cheek and the front of the ears are narrow. The ears are short, small, and turning outwards. The lower jaw is flat, sunken, low, and narrow. Breathing is coarse, and the skin is loose. So we have here a picture of prenatal constitution, weak prenatal constitution. The clinical significance when the above-mentioned physical features are observed, they indicate that the person has a poor prenatal constitution. These people will have a tendency to suffer from a deficiency of qi, blood, yin, or yang. Compared to people with strong prenatal constitution, these people are more easily invaded by external pathogenic factors, and when this occurs, the treatment will be relatively more difficult. Quotations from the classics, chapter 37 of the spiritual axis says, when the five senses are not sharp, the forehead and glabella are narrow, the nose is small, the area between the cheek and the front of the ears is narrow, the lower jaw is flat, and the ears turn outward. The prenatal constitution is poor even though the complexion and the color may be normal. These people are intrinsically unhealthy, even more so when they are ill. Chapter 54 of the spiritual axis says, when the five yin organs are weak, the nostrils are small and splay outward, breathing is shallow, and the cheek muscles are sunken, the pulse is thin and weak, and the muscles are loose, the person is easily invaded by the wind cold. As a result, qi and blood become more deficient, and the circulation in the vessels is impaired, which will predispose the person to further invasion of pathogenic factors. Letter C, body shape with strong postnatal qi. The physical pictures indicates strong postnatal qi are as follows. Ruddy complexion with luster, strong body build with solid muscles and firm, elastic skin, shiny hair with moisture, vigor, and shift movements. Note that the features indicating strong prenatal qi relate more to the actual structure of the face, ears, nose, eyes, and mouth, and to the body build, that is inherited features, while the features indicating short postnatal qi relate to luster, hair, muscles, that is features subject to the state of qi and blood. So we have here a picture of a strong postnatal qi. The clinical significance, the above features indicate a good postnatal qi. The spleen and stomach are strong and they function properly. Qi, blood, yin, and yang are abundant, and the body will not be easily attacked by external pathogenic factors. If there is any disease, it will be easy to treat. Quotations from the classics, the chapter on prenatal and postnatal of the complete works of Jing Wan Shu, says, if the prenatal constitution is good, life will be long. If the prenatal constitution is weak, life may be short. If people with a good prenatal constitution take care of their postnatal qi with a good lifestyle and diet, they may live even longer. If people with poor prenatal constitution do not take care of their postnatal qi, instead of following a poor lifestyle and diet, their life may be even shorter. The build of the skeleton depends on the prenatal constitution, while the build of the muscles depend on the postnatal qi. The spirit Shen reflects the prenatal constitution, while the complexion reflects the postnatal qi. A deep color of the complexion indicates long life, while a tender light color may indicate a short life. Strong, loud voice may indicate a long life, while a feeble voice may indicate a short one. Strong body build may indicate a long life, while a weak body build may indicate a short one. One should also differentiate the mental state, paying attention to whether it is calm or restless. A calm mental state may indicate long life, while a restless mental state may indicate a short one. As for the development of the body in youth, if a person appears weak when young, but grows stronger as he or she grows up, it is a good sign. Next, we go to the body shape with weak postnatal qi. Observation, the physical features of the body of people with weak postnatal qi are as follows. Poor energy, haggard, shallow complexion, dry, withered hair, a thin small build, and loose skin without elasticity. Note that the features indicating weak prenatal qi relate more to the actual structure of the face, ears, nose, eyes, and mouth, and to the body build that is inherited features. While the features indicating weak postnatal qi relate to luster, hair, muscles, that is the features subject to the state of qi and blood. We have here a picture of a weak postnatal qi. The clinical significance, when the above mentioned physical features are observed, it indicates that the person has a weak postnatal qi, the spleen and stomach are weak, and the qi, blood, yin, and yang are deficient. The body will be easily invaded by pathogenic factors, and any diseases will be a deficient feature. Quotations from the classics, the complete works of Jing says, a person's life expectancy is determined by their prenatal constitution. If the prenatal constitution is good and the person receives good postnatal qi, life expectancy may be long. If the prenatal constitution is deficient and the postnatal qi is poor, life expectancy will be short. If people pay attention to this, that is influencing the prenatal constitution through the postnatal nourishment, those with a short life expectancy can increase it. If people neglect these factors, that is, they ruin their prenatal constitution through poor postnatal qi, those with high life expectancy can decrease it. What we are born with, that is our prenatal constitution, can exceed what we can reach by our efforts. That is our postnatal qi. Conversely, what can be reached by our efforts, that is our postnatal qi, can exceed what we were born with, that is our prenatal constitution. The prenatal constitution is largely determined by that of the parents, while the postnatal qi is determined by our own efforts. Remember, make an assessment of the constitution of the patient from the observation of the body shape. Strong or weak post or prenatal constitution gives us an immediate idea of the patient's general health and prognosis. In chapter 54, the spiritual axis says, when the five sang are strong, the blood vessels harmonious, the muscles smooth, the nutritive and defensive chi flow normally. The breath is peaceful and slow, chi flows smoothly, the six food digest food normally, the body fluids spread to the whole body, and physiological functions are normal, the person can enjoy a long life. Chapter 54 also says, Wang Di asks, some people live to 100. How can one predict their lifespan? Chibu said, the person who enjoys a long life has long and deep nose, high and square chin, like a wall, a smooth flow of nutritive and defensive chi. The three areas of the face full and prominent with high bones and solid muscles. Such a person can live to 100 years. Chapter 37 of the spiritual axis face reading says, if the nose is wide and big, the cheeks and tragus are full. The muscles of the face are thick like walls with high chin. The person will live to 100 years. If the forehead is narrow, the nose is small, the cheeks and tragus are weak, the muscles of the face are thin, the bones of the face flat, the earlobes are slanting sideways. Such people appear weak under normal conditions, let alone when they are ill. Chapter 6 of the spiritual axis deals with the factors affecting a long or short life, as shown in the following table. Long life, there is soft skin, vessels large and sturdy, high cheekbones, muscles sturdy. Short life, there is hard or dry skin, vessels are small and weak, low cheekbones, muscles are small. Thank you for your attention.